come spend the day with me. We're starting our morning at the Grove, where we're stopping by a couple fun things. The first stop is Emmy J. They hosted the cutest pop-up at the Grove over the weekend, and of course the team invited the girls to come celebrate this huge milestone. For all Emmy J purchases made at Sephora, they were giving out the cutest limited edition merch, and when it comes to aesthetic and vibes, Emmy J just absolutely gets it. Of course, we were taking pics at the pop-up, and we checked out all the cute merch before seeing the actual display in Sephora. It's so exciting that we can now shop all Emmy J hair products and even exclusive hair accessories in Sephora stores. Next, I popped into APL. I had received a DM inviting me to check out their store and pick out a new pair of sneakers. First of all, their store is absolutely beautiful. I literally felt like I was in a sneaker museum. I first tried on these butter yellow Tecloom. I was also really close to getting these neutral high speeds, but I ended up just getting classic ivory in their Tecloom zip lines, which is probably the shoe they're most popular for. It truly feels like walking on a cloud. Afterwards, my mom and I of course had to pick up a drink at La La Land. It's a must anytime I'm in LA. Even though we waited 20 minutes for it, it's always worth it. Also, this was me in the car fighting for my life because my mom was driving and we were in the Tesla, and I was just so freaking nauseous. I was actually suffering, but she kindly dropped me off at Disneyland. I met back up with Mikey, my mother-in-law, and JJ so that we could have a little family day in Disney while she's in town. First order of business is getting my favorite drink from Star Wars Land. I also got there right around JJ's nap time, so he knocked out as we walked over to California Adventure. I picked up some popcorn to hold me over because it was almost a 45-minute wait for my birria tacos. It was so friggin' crowded here. All of the rides, all of the food. Low-key is kind of hard to enjoy Disney when it's so packed. But anyways, once JJ woke up, we took him on the Inside Out emotional whirlwind, and now that he's walking, we were able to kind of let him stand in line. And a lot of fun playing with the core memory ball decorations. He kind of wasn't loving rides today. He kept wanting to hug dad. He also only really wanted to touch any of the balls that lit up, so he got to do that once the ride was over. Of course, we had to make a pit stop at the giant Pixar ball, so he definitely loved checking that out. And I kind of had a mom fail and forgot to pack him a jacket. I did have to pick him up a new sweatshirt, but it all worked out. He loved his new sweatshirt. He is so excited that Goofy's on it. Then Mikey and I got to ride on the Incredicoaster, and it was so nice being able to ride a big kid ride for the first time in so long. Neither of us have been on the Incredicoaster in a minute, and it was honestly so much fun. Afterwards, we grabbed a bite to eat at San Francisco before heading back to Disney. Squeezed in Pirates as one last ride of the day. JJ did get a little scared when it got all dark and after the drops. It was also very late at night, but we made it through, got beignets for dessert, and then we were all very, very tired. But thanks for spending the day with me.